Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Lightning creates heat hotter than the sun. Though predictions range, experts say that can be as hot as 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit. If that's hard to imagine, allow us to put it in context. That's 3 times hotter than the surface of the sun. No wonder any water in lightning's path is immediately vaporized. 2. Technically, lightning itself doesn't have a temperature. Allow us to explain that last fact. Technically, those 50,000 degrees are actually the temperature of the air or other materials as the lightning passes through it. The bolt itself is a movement of electrical charges, and for that reason, it does not actually have a temperature itself. 3. Lightning can strike the same place twice or more. It's a myth that lightning never strikes the same place twice. Not only that, but some places, like tall buildings or areas with particularly conducive topography, can see dozens or even hundreds of lightning strikes. For instance, the Empire State Building is reportedly struck by lightning roughly 23 times per year. For lightning also strikes multiple places at once. Not only does it strike the same places more than once, but also a single lightning bolt can strike more than one place at the same time. Double or even triple lightning strikes are not uncommon. For example, a couple years ago, one videographer recorded a single lightning strike hitting 3 of Chicago's tallest buildings, the Willis Tower, Trump Tower, and the John Hancock Building. 5. Lightning bolts are not very wide. Photographs seem to indicate that the channel diameter of lightning bolts averages between 2 and 7 inches. But researchers who examined melted metal locations where a bolt has hit believe they're closer to just about an inch in diameter. 6. Lightning can be up to 90 miles long. Lightning researcher Martin Newman has observed lightning channels as long as 90 miles. 7. Cameras aren't actually effective at capturing lightning. Something as short-lived as a lightning bolt can be difficult to measure. For example, have you ever seen lightning without clouds? Probably not. That's because, though photos can be helpful in determining the general size of a lightning bolt, they don't capture bolts inside the clouds. As a result, scientists consider photography to be one of the lesser effective means for measuring lightning. 8. Radar is a good way to measure a lightning bolt. As Newman explains, a radar set can send out electromagnetic pulses, which are reflected back by certain objects, e.g. metallic airplanes. The pulses travel at 186,000 miles per second. So measuring the time that elapses between the emission of a pulse and when its reflection is received allows for the distance to be measured. 9. Florida experiences more lightning than any other U.S. state. Of the top 15 U.S. counties with the most lightning strikes in 2018, 14 were in Florida. Thanks to its geography bordered by ocean on 3 sides in a subtropical climate, you'll find almost daily thunderstorms in some part of the state. The most struck part? The aptly named Lightning Alley between Tampa and Orlando. 10. But Venezuela experiences more lightning than anywhere on Earth. In particular, Lake Maracaibo, right off the Caribbean Sea, holds the record for highest concentration of lightning, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. There, you'll find the Catatumbo lightning, colloquially, and terrifyingly, known as the everlasting storm, a weather phenomenon that averages about 260 storm days per year, 150 of which feature lightning. Sometimes, there are nearly 30 lightning flashes per minute. So, why is this region so lightning-friendly? Scientists theorize that the air above the lake is particularly conductive due to the abundance of methane from oil fields, or perhaps it's due to some mysterious combination of topography and wind patterns. 11. The thunder can't exist without lightning. Most people talk about thunder and lightning as if they are 2 separate things, but in fact, they are just 2 features of the same phenomenon. Thunder is the sound of lightning. In other words, thunder is the noise created as air expands and contracts rapidly in the lightning's resonating tube, which one professor calls a tubular drum. 12. Thunder can be heard as far as 10 miles from the lightning strike. Part of the reason some people separate thunder and lightning is that it's possible to hear thunder from as far as 10 miles away from the lightning that caused it. Just because you don't see the lightning doesn't mean it's not there. 13. A lightning bolt can have up to 1 billion volts of electricity. Yes, 1 billion with a B. Put another way, that's about the same amount of power as 79.4 million car batteries or 666 million AA batteries. 14. Lightning kills 51 people on average in the United States each year. That was the average for the years between 1984 and 2013, according to the National Weather Service. But that number has been going down. 2017 saw a record for the fewest number of people killed by lightning in a year, with 16 killed. Last year, it ticked up slightly, with 20 fatalities, the second lowest on record. 15, more than 1 billion lightning strikes hit Earth annually. Yes, 24,000 annual deaths is a high number. But it's a bit smaller when you put it in perspective. The planet is hit by lightning an average of 1.4 billion times per year. If each of those hit a person, humanity would cease to exist in 5 years flat.